All right, folks, so we just got the new Rampage Pro Carbon. We've ridden the previous generation helmet, really liked it, and apparently there's a few changes for this year. It has gone to MIPS and a couple other neat little upgrades, so we're gonna open this thing up and share it with you guys and try it on and see how it fits. So the Rampage Pro Carbon retails for $499.95. It is available in small through extra large sizes. And as I said, it goes to MIPS inside. The last generation had that fluid inside little packets, which was really cool. Very neat system. However, I think it added quite a bit of weight and was not cheap. So it seems like MIPS is definitely a really well accepted technology and something that a lot more people are employing in their designs. So we're excited to see that in here. All right, so as you can see, the helmet comes in this nicely lined, soft, ventilated helmet bag. Really cool. It's quite spacious. Actually, it seems like it's a little bigger than most helmet bags, which means you can stuff a couple sets of goggles and some gloves in there, which is great for when you're traveling and you use this as another carry-on bag. You can shove a few more things in there. All right, let's get this thing unwrapped. Looks like we've got the black and teal color. And, oh boy, oh dang. Got some Flake in there. Can you see that? Dude, I'm a big fan of Flake, so that is very cool looking. First up, things I notice. Lighter, I believe. So first impressions, I really like this helmet. It looks pretty sick. The industrial designers at Fox have done a really good job with their helmet line in recent years. I like all the angles, the ventilation. They have a very fast, sharp, kind of attention-grabbing look. And this one with this Flake paint job is really neat, actually. I'm not a huge fan of bright colors and stuff, but I'm definitely gonna be wearing this helmet. This thing is sick. So moving on to some of the technology and what makes this helmet what it is. Breakaway visor, designed to shear in the event of a crash, less likely to snag and pull your head around when you're dragging your face through the ground. Meets EN 1078, CPSC 1203, and ASTM 1952 standards. The helmet also features Fox's dual density in-mold Varizorb technology. So it's an EPS system that balances weight and protective qualities and is really designed to help cushion impacts of low and high speed hits when you land on the ground, or you just get a little glancing blow on a low tree branch or something like that. So definitely nice to have those dual density layers in there and make sure that your head's cushioned on slow speed hits, but the helmet is strong enough when you hit something at a high speed. So we've got a lightweight carbon shell construction, injected mesh screen ventilation, and like a lot of their open face helmets, they use the X-Static removable washable comfort liners. Cheek pads, all antimicrobial to help keep the stink down and keep those things clean and fresh. So this helmet is a size large, which Fox states is a 59 to 60 centimeter size. I normally wear a medium in a lot of helmets. I'm about a 57 centimeter head traditionally. However, when I was talking to Fox, they said that these things are a touch on the snug side. So if you're a full medium, you might want to size up to a large. So I'm going to try this thing on right now for the first time and see how it fits. I really like how kind of tight and closed off this is. It gives a really nice secure feel around the neck, doesn't wobble and move around. Something else I just noticed is these really cool carbon fiber D-ring buckles. Those look really sick. That is some nice little attention to detail and super cool. So let's see how this thing goes on. Oh yeah, that is definitely snug. All right, so the small opening there definitely made it snug to get my head in, and yeah, for a large, this is definitely on the snugger side. Around my head, it doesn't feel too tight or too snug, but the cheek pads are definitely tight. It's kind of pushing the cheeks in a little bit, so with a few rides, that will, I'm sure, pack out as I sweat in them and get them caked with dirt. So D-ring buckle, we are a big fan. They're easy to use, they're reliable. That's that, easy to do. So field of view, big, I do like that. It's got a not too short of a chin bar. Like some helmets we've tested, the chin bar is so tight that you can almost feel your nose or your mouth touching it. But it's also not long enough to where it's obstructing your field of view when you're down low. Fixed visor. Once again, it's a fixed visor, which is something that we've criticized other helmets and especially other Fox helmets with. If you're in a bike park or you're riding late night downhill runs and you're going into the sun, it's really nice to be able to lower that visor down. It also looks like it's a fairly short visor too, so being that it's high and fixed, that could be a little bit problematic depending on which way the sun's facing at your local park. Other than that, felt pretty comfortable. Like I said, that is definitely snug. So this is a 59 to 60 centimeter large. I normally wear a 57 centimeter medium, and I would not want that thing to be any tighter. Like that fits definitely like a pretty snug medium, I would say. So be wary of that. Make sure you size up, I would say, at the very least, if you can't go try one on. The thing you don't think about until you need it, hopefully you never do, that's the emergency removable buckles. That's felt like it was pretty good. There's definitely some that are really easy to pull out, which is probably nice if you're injured, but also can get annoying if every time you pull your helmet on or take it off, it comes off. So I would say that's pretty good. You'd be able to hold that helmet and someone's head and pull those out without doing any more damage. So that's a pretty solid system there. Also, if you want to wash the pads, anything like that, easy to do. So since this helmet just showed up and is going live tomorrow, we've not yet had time to ride it, obviously, but rest assured, as soon as we get out to the bike park, we'll be posting some YouTube stories and letting you know how it feels and working our way towards a long-term review. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for that long-term review. Thanks to Fox for sending this thing out to us in such a hurry, and appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions about this new helmet, please feel free to leave them down below, and we hope to see you guys out on the trails.